Hello fam, it's CMG Forex here, aka the Synthetic Emperor. So basically this video is just going to cover the basics or fundamentals of Forex. And understand that a lot of you guys are new to Forex and basically you all want to make money. So I'm just going to give a very brief introduction to actually guide you and give you fundamental knowledge on how to go about it and actually make money. So if this is your first time or you just got introduced to Forex, you want to make money, then you need to listen to this. So first, just go to your App Store or Play Store and download this app here, the MetaTrader 5 app. So there's the app opened. So I'm just going to go into a lot of in-depth knowledge and see how far we can go with this. So I know that these figures, you can look at my screen here and you see that there are so many figures, so many numbers that are constantly changing, right? I know this is your first time, so this is not meant to scare you at all, okay? So basically we are going to be using this account to experiment because we're going to be experimenting a lot of things. I'm trying to explain a lot of things with this account. So this is a fresh demo account just for the sake of this video. All right, so now I'm just going to explain everything about the app, the workability and functionality of this app, and that would be able to guide you through when you have this installed. Now before you can get, now if you look at my screen, you'll see that this section is actually for the quotes. So you can see quotes, okay? This page is actually for the quotes. So now what are quotes? Quotes just refers to those available assets and available markets that you can trade on and make money. Do you understand that? So if you click the enter symbol for search, you will see that there are various quotes. So there are various markets and various assets that you can trade. Here you have crypto, crash boom indices, volatility indices, exponential growth indices, step indices. So you see that there are numerous markets that you can actually trade and make money on. Okay, but I don't advise you going to trade on all these markets. You just pick one, the one that is understandable for you the most, and focus on it. So for this training, what we are going to be using is a crash boom indices. Okay, that's what I majorly trade on, and you've seen that we've made so much money from crash boom indices. So that's going to be the emphasis of this session. Okay, so that's what we're going to focus on. So if you can see on my quotes, we only have crash boom indices pairs. So you see the first one here, boom 500, crash 150, boom 150, boom 1000, crash 1000, crash 500, boom 300, like that. So now we are going to start explaining everything one by one. So just sit back, relax, and learn. So the first one here is boom 500. You see when you tap boom 500, this pops up. You have trade, chart, details, statistics, delete, and cancel. So when you click trade, it's going to take you here. Okay, so now let's go back. You click it again, you click charts, it's going to take you here. So go back, you click it again, it's going to take you to details. So you click again, it's going to take you to statistics, and that's it. But now I'm just going to be highlighting the most important thing you need to know in each of these options that are going to be helpful to you. So first I will start with trade, which is the first one here. So when you click trade here, you see that there are two options, one in blue and one in red. The one in blue is for buy by market. Then the one on red is sell by market. So it means that if you want to make money from boom 500 quotes or boom 500 markets, it's either you're buying or you're selling. You understand that? So it's either I click a buy or I click a sell to make money. So now if you look above, you see that there is a place where you have 1.00. Now I can edit that, I can change the figure. Okay, I can change the figure. Now that 1.00, it refers to the lot size. Okay, now I know you might be wondering, what is lot size? What does lot size mean? Now lot size is just a fraction of your account that you want to trade on. A fraction of your account that you're actually willing to risk per trade. Now definitely I'm going to throw more light on that subsequently. Okay, so if you want to trade, and let's say for instance you don't want to risk too much, you use a small lot size. But if you want to risk more to make more profits, you use a big lot size. Okay, so this is not real trading, this is just for learning. Okay, so let's say I want to trade with a lot size of 100. So I will input 100 here and click a sell. Now the reason why I'm clicking a sell is just for learning. Okay, so we actually did not analyze the market to know if we should be buying or if we should be selling. I'm just clicking sell. So I clicked a sell, right? So you see that a position is opened already. Okay, you see that a sell position is open already. Now let's go back. We are still talking on boom 500. So now the second thing here is charts. So once you click charts, you'll see something like this. Now this is not meant to confuse you at all. The reason why you have this chart here, all the different codes, they all have their different charts. And what this chart is, the chart is basically a representation of what price is doing. So it's looking at this chart that gives us understanding, that gives us knowledge to know if we should be buying or if we should be selling. So if I open my MetaTrader 5 app and say, okay, today I want to trade. Now I don't know if I should be buying or selling, but if I come to the charts, okay, if I come to the charts and make an analysis, it will give me knowledge and insights, okay, on if I should be buying or selling. Okay, so that's what the chart is here. So you see that this is actually called a candlestick chart. So you see that all you have here are all candlesticks. Okay, some are going up, some are coming down, some are going up, some are coming down, some are going up, some are coming down. You understand? And we have green and red candles. You see that the green candles are the ones going up, and they're just representing when price moves up. Okay, you see it. So when price is coming down, it's represented with red candles. So you see that these candles, they are basically just to represent the price movement. Do you understand that? It's just a representation, like a graphical representation of price movement. So that's the essence of charts. Okay, so now let's go back. We click our boom 500 again. We'll come to details. So now when you come to details, you see that there's so many information here. You actually don't need to know all this, but the most important thing here is minimal and maximal volume. Now I'm going to be keeping this as simple as possible because whatever you are learning right now is going to help you to make money. Okay, so I don't want you to know, I don't want to take you over everything, right? As time goes on, you will learn that, but the most important thing here is you're learning what's going to get you paid. So minimal volume here is 0.2. So 0.2 is the minimum lot size that you can trade with. Okay, then maximum volume is 190. So that's the maximum lot size that you can actually trade with. So you see that there are a lot of other random figures that we don't need to care about. Okay, so we click again, it takes us to statistics. You don't really need to know all these statistics, and yeah, these are just different prices, ask, bid, and the likes. Okay, so what else do we have? So you come here to crash 150, the same thing pops up, and the same thing we said also applies here. Boom 150, boom 1000, like that. So this is the first page. This is the quote section. So the quotes, in summary, refers to those markets that you can actually trade on. Do you understand that? Those markets that you can actually trade on, and you can edit them. You can decide to delete some out of it. If you want to focus on, you can decide to also make it like this. See, I'm just clicking these icons. So that's it. So the next section is the charts. So now let's talk about the charts. What is the charts? I know most of us, we are not new to charts. Basically, we have different types of charts. From your basic understanding, we have pie charts, we have bar charts, we have histogram and the likes. But as traders or as aspiring traders, our focus is on candlestick charts. Okay, our focus is on what? Candlestick charts. So we are going to be studying the candlestick chart a lot, understanding how the candles work, and it's going to give us an idea on what to do. Okay, it's going to give us an idea on what to do. So now let's go to, now if you look at the top left corner of my screen, you see there's a place that is written H1. So if I click that H1, you see a lot of information pops up. Okay, and the first one on the left is M1. So let's go to M1. So now, what does M1 mean? M1 stands for 1 minute time frame, or minute 1, or 1 minute, anyhow you want to call it. That's what M1 stands for. So you have M5, which stands for what? 5 minutes. Then you have M15, which stands for 15 minutes. You have M30, which stands for 30 minutes. You have H1, which stands for 1 hour. Then H for 4 hours, D1, that's 1D, like that. So now, what do all these things, what do they actually mean? The first thing here is M1. So M1 just means that, now if you look at this screen, you see that there are various candles here. From here to here, I think you can count more than 30 candles. Honestly, you can count more than 30 candles. So M1, if we're on an M1 chart, it means that you see this one candle. I wish I could isolate it and bring it out. You see that this one candle, it took 1 minute to form. Okay, so M1 is just a representation of price movement over the period of 1 minute. Okay, so you see that this second candle here, it took another 1 minute to form. Okay, so that's basically what we have here. Okay, so this is M5. What does M5 mean? It means that every candle here, you see every red candle that you see here, this, even the green candles you also see here, they all took what? 5 minutes to form. Okay, now the other things here that you can also explore, the other tools that can help you out. See, there are rectangles. You see, as time goes on, you have the horizontal and vertical lines. As time goes on, you're going to be using all these tools a lot. Now, the reason why you have all these tools here is that that's what you're going to be using to make your analysis. Okay, you also have indicators, but we don't really major on indicators, so all these are not relevant to us.